Hey people, just want to talk to you for a second this morning. It's Sunday, and I had a good gig last night, solo gig, and shared the night with a DJ at a art gallery in Council Bluffs, Drips, and it was really an extraordinary night. But something cool happened, a conversation I want to share. You know, I got there early and hung out with Trey Johnson, who runs the place and is also a DJ. Lowercase Sounds is one of his names that he goes by. We've been friends for a long time, but it's taken me personally forever to connect with him and do anything, a show, and this is our first one. It was really inspiring, and I really enjoy Trey's energy and outlook on life, which is really grounded, really clear, and really non-bullshitty. Great night. So I was there early, kind of hanging out in the gallery, coffee shop, and a couple that work. The building is in a building with other shops, and a couple who work in one of the other shops came in, and the husband is a policeman as well, and it was great. You know, we really had a nice time, really vibed up, and got to talking and got really comfortable. And I let them know it's like, you know, really enjoy your company. I'm feeling the comfort level, and I'm going to ask you, Ed. Ed is his name. You know, he's a cop. You know, I asked him, how's it going out there? You know, what is it like now? I'm not afraid to talk. Okay, I'm a human. I'm not this us versus them bullshit that the media fans, you know, and ignorant people fall for, people that don't think for themselves or don't have guidance. That's what I say. And it was wonderful because he let me know that it's awful, you know, and I told him I wouldn't want to be him for nothing in the world. White cop, white wife, you know, and it was a great conversation because we talked to the point where a lot of people couldn't handle it. And we went into details about, you know, the rift that's going on and how Ferguson was used as a touch point on purpose against the American people. It's so cool that this policeman like me sees that. We're set up to go after each other, you know. The other thing that came out of the conversation, which was really clear to me and really important to understand, is that when it comes to, and this is a generalization, not everyone is like this, but in general, when it comes to the experience of being black in America historically, there comes a point when, for many people who are not black, and especially people who are Caucasian, that what we're talking about becomes abstract. They don't have the experience, okay? So, for example, when we get to the point in Ferguson where we start talking about Michael Brown and we just talk about his actions, which were, you know, unconscionable, but still to be able to add to that the historic narrative regarding black people and the police, it's abstract. I really understood that last night while talking to this policeman, and it was good because it's like, you know, this is, I see this over and over again. It's like, that's why we have this war of words, and that's why we get this close, and instead of doing this, it kind of goes like this a lot, because there's some things that if you can't experience them, it's hard for you to understand. And then when you're fed a lot of bullshit historically, like we are, all over the world, history is constantly being remade and remanufactured and relied. How can we expect people to put themselves in others' shoes? I thought it was great, though, and I just told him that it was wonderful to share the evening with him and talk as humans. And, you know, it was important for me as a black man to tell this white policeman, you know, look at us, we're sitting here, we're humans. Let's not forget that. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I wanted to talk about today. We'll talk about music later. We're all human. Man, and it's like, it appears that the most limited views of life are the ones that are guiding events. It's so unfortunate.